ahead and take you guys through kind of a regression for internal rotation. So a lot of times when we get into the 90-90, a lot of people really have trouble with it because when they actually get into it, they're all hiked up here and they're not able to let their butt actually sink into the ground, which is going to really take away from the efficiency of the 90-90 and doing the pails and rails in here. So basically we're going to show you a regression today that's going to be a little bit better for you. So we're going to set up in bear sit just like this. Donato's going to go ahead and find his end range by turning inward with his right hip. So this is the hip internally rotating. Go ahead and just pause right there. So you can see he has really good internal rotation of the hip. Probably go a little bit further. Good, but just for the purpose of the video, we're going to stop right here. So you'll notice that on the side here, his butt is actually down, so he's not lifted up and his butt cheek isn't raised. And he's not hiking into his hip, so the hip's purely internally rotated. While you're doing this, what I want you to think about is don't go this way, but try to actually go down, or essentially into the hip. So we're trying to go straight down, you're not letting it roll over you and lift the butt cheek. From there, we can go into our pails and rails just like we would. Today, I'm going to do it for him on the first round, but you could literally just take his hand and put it here. As again, he should be in the 90-90 anyway because he's far along in this, but he can totally have both hands on the ground behind him and it could look like this too. So first round, I'm going to put my hand right here. He's going to pails into me. So say he just did a 2-minute passive stretch. Now he's paling into me, creating tension, we're ramping. We're going to try to get all the way up to 100%. Say he just got to 100%. Now we're going to do our rails, which is more internal rotation. So he's going to pull off my hand and go into the ground. Try to go straight down. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You can see, obviously he's got really good internal rotation here. His butt's not lifted up. We're not hiking up at all. It's pure internal rotation. So just stay here. Another thing, you can see his knee is up. So it's not like the 90-90 where we have both knees down. He can totally have his knee up. That's perfectly fine right there. And we're just going through maybe 2-3 rounds. After each round, you want to breathe for a little bit. Go ahead and put your hands behind you and just put them on the ground. So this is probably where you would be at. Like I said, he's ready for the 90-90 anyway, but we can have our hands behind us. And just so you can show him, take this hand and put it right here. So he would just be paling himself. He can even keep the left hand on the ground behind him, so pails into it, rails away from it. And you want to kind of keep your belly button square and you as tall as you can, just so that you're thinking about maybe even being in the bottom of a squat where you have to have that long spine, but the hip needs that internal rotation. So another thing that we can do right after we expand our range of motion with the pails and rails, and this is basically it's called a sleeper. What you can do is we can just start working on some reps. So he's going to slowly internally rotate this hip all the way down. I want him to grip the ground with his toes and pivot his hip into the ground. He's going to get that all the way down to the ground as far as he can. Then he's going to slowly come all the way back out and open up. Good. He's going to drive as far to the ground as possible, so he's really, really pushing into the ground. Now pivot right back on those toes, internally rotate again. So we can get a few reps like this. Really notice that his hip is able to go internally and go down there without his belly button turning. This is still on the ground and he has a nice big chest. Come all the way out. All angles have value, but what we're really looking for you to get is basically into almost a 90-degree angle. If it's a little bit forward or a little bit back, it totally has value. Just go ahead and start with the exact 90-degree angle.